boom 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 boom. Happy birthday, Pa Joe. Here is something.
Wait. Guys, this is Pa Joe's 90th birthday. We can't just do this dance. We've been doing this the past 10 years.
You're right.
What?
This is a special birthday.
What should we do?
Roll the clips.
Happy birthday, Pa Joe. I love and miss you, and I really miss when you and Gammy used to come to Florida and take Aaron and I to McDonald's. That is definitely my favorite memory, but I hope you have a great 90th birthday, and I will see you at the lake. Love you.
Okay, lights, camera, action.
Hey, Uncle Joe, happy birthday. You're the big 9-0. I'm so glad to get to send this to you. We still miss you a lot. I guess my last memory and best memory was when we were going down the Mississippi with you and Daddy and Aunt Elaine, all three, brother and sister together. And I know Daddy really enjoyed that a lot, and we miss him a lot, and we miss you too. But I want you to have the best birthday you ever had, and I'll say happy, happy birthday.
Mrs. Probst, it's your turn.
Okay, happy birthday, Joe. I'm going to have one, and I'll be 92, and there's nothing to be scared of. It's just like being 90 or 91. But anyway, I guess the best memory I have was when we went to New England with you and Laurie's, and we stayed at the bed and breakfast, and y'all all had lots of lobster, and I had steak. And it was a wonderful trip, and we went so many places with y'all that we enjoyed so much, and I miss y'all just I miss Jean, and I miss you and Laurie's, but I've got some pretty nice kids that really are taking care of me, and grandkids and great-grandkids, so I just can't complain. I know you're in the same situation, and it's great to have them, isn't it? And I hope you have a lovely birthday and many more. And I love you.
And I love you too.
Happy birthday, Pa Joe. Hey, Dad. Happy 90th birthday. I just want to say one of the things I admire most about you is how you don't complain at all, ever, and how strong of a person you are. Love you and wish you the best.
Have a great day.
Happy birthday, Pa Joe. Can't believe you're 90 years old. You look great, and I just wanted to share a few thoughts with you about my time knowing you. I think two things that really stick out for me are your giving and your selflessness. I remember when Miles was born in Moscow, Idaho. Laura and I were living in that tiny apartment, and we were having a hard time because, Miles had colic and he was on that machine, and it was just really challenging for the both of us. And both you and Laurice came out, and you stayed for, over a month in that old hotel. And you gave up a month of your life and just did so much for us while you were there. So you just really gave a lot, and it means a lot to me and to Laura, I know, as well. So thank you so much. Happy birthday, and can't wait to see you this summer.
Hey, Grandpa Joe, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
One quick memory that I remember always hearing you say was what, Celise?
My dog has fleas.
My dog has fleas. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, we love you.
Happy birthday, Uncle Joe. Can't believe you're turning 90. You look like you're 20 years younger. I hope that this celebration will be very special because you are very special to me. I have many great memories of getting together with your family. You've raised a wonderful family that's very dear to me and lots of fun to be around. Hope your 90th birthday is extra special because you are. Love you so much.
Hey Pajo, happy birthday. Just want to say one of the things that I really admire about you, and that's how willing you are to go do things that you might not want to do, but you do them because that's what the family's doing and you want to be there and spend time with them. So I really admired that. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dad. 90th from Alki Beach. There's a lot of qualities that I admire about you, but one really stands out, and that is your patience. Everybody knows that. Whether it was me trying to learn how to water ski and I couldn't get it and I wanted to so bad because Paula and Tricia knew how, and you would pull me over and over and over again until I did it. You were patient. Or if we were trying to find the perfect picnic spot on an island in the lake, and it had to have shade, it had to have a great swimming spot, it had to be private, you'd drive around till we found it because you were patient. If I called you from the road, from a payphone, collect because the car had broken down or I'd run out of gas, you never made me feel bad, and you would just give me your credit card or whatever I needed because you were patient. And when I had a crying baby in my arms that I didn't know what to do, I'd hand him off to you, and you would just walk with him quietly and calmly, and he'd be asleep before you knew it because you were patient. So thank you for all of that. I'm not saying I'm patient, but I do know to laugh at my mistakes because I never have felt bad about making mistakes because you were always so kind. And I have been known to drive around the campground and look at every single site and maybe the next campground to find the perfect site. So it rubbed off a little. Happy birthday, Dad. Love you.
Hey, Uncle Joe. My wife Amanda and I'd like to wish you a happy 90th birthday. Hate that we can't be there with you, and all the kids. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're doing well, and just keep hanging in there. And maybe this next coming summer, maybe we can get together. We love y'all, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey Pajo, happy 90th birthday. You know, I'm sure lots of people have said this, but it's honestly hard to tell that you're 90, especially because of how resilient you are. Just mowing Trisha's lawn and just doing other things, playing with the dog. And I think the best example of your resiliency is just this last summer when we were on the lake on the pontoon, and then thunder and lightning struck and it started pouring, and we were driving back, and it was pretty scary. But I remember looking over at you. I was like, geez, he seems to be pretty calm and doesn't seem too worried. So it was inspired me. He's like, if my 89-year-old grandfather can deal with this, there's no way that I can't do it. So just like to thank you for your inspiration, being inspirational, and I hope you have a great birthday.
Hey Joe, it's Fritz. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Two things I wanted to mention that have always really impressed me and made me just think really highly of you. One is your patience. Maybe that comes from having 3 girls or I don't know what, but just incredible how patient you are, and I've never seen you get angry or upset, and I think that's just amazing. I just don't know how you do it. And secondly, I think it's always been amazing how you've kept your family together the way you have, and you've done these trips, and it's just really, really impressed me, and hopefully your kids will keep doing the same thing. We love you. Happy birthday.
Hello, Uncle Joe. I hear you're hitting the big 9-0. I have a feeling it's scarier than what Mother says, but anyway, don't be scared. I've got 2 memories, I guess, not
counting the one that Debbie talked about, which was the trip down the Mississippi, which I really did enjoy. I guess the most vivid memory for me is the time when I was on my way down to George West after I had moved out of the house from Diane, and I stopped by Bowie and saw you and Aunt Laurice, and y'all were just so kind to me. It was just so reassuring and such a special thing the way y'all treated me. Y'all have always been so special to me, and I know you miss her, and I miss her too. And I miss Daddy, and I miss you. But we got to still keep plugging along. The other memory, I guess, would be when you were taking me water skiing out on the boat, and you were pulling me at a reasonable speed, and I kept going, Uncle Joe, wind it out, wind it out. And so you looked at me with a little bit of surprise in your eyes, and then you wound it out just like I requested. And we were going at top speed, and I was flying through the water, and man, it was great until I caught a ski. And then I recall skipping across the water as I fell, just like a rock being thrown across the pond, skipping on top of the water. And it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but I came through that, and I was paddling there in the water until y'all came back around. And who did you have with you but your children? And all of them said, wow, that was great, Denny. Do that again. Do that again. But I didn't do it again because it was too traumatic. But anyway, I love you, Uncle Joe, and I do miss you, and I wish you the best birthday, and I hope you have many happy more birthdays after this. See you soon. Goodbye.
My favorite memory of Granddad is always reminiscing and going back to when we used to go to Bowie for Christmas and pretty much every summer. I loved being able to spend time at the house. I told Mom this, but I distinctively can remember even what the kitchen smelled like. So it's just one of those memories that I'll never forget. It always was such a fun time. I remember every time we got ready to fly, I was just so excited, and it was like the highlight of the year to be able to go to Bowie and see everyone. My favorite memory in particular about Granddad is my, I guess, barbering skills to him. Numerous times, I can't even count. He would let me sit on his shoulders. I would comb his hair vigorously, making it look all crazy, and then I always would end up with like a mini ponytail on top of his head, and it just cracks me up to think that A, he allowed that to happen, and B, the number of times he let me do it, and I never remember him getting upset about it or even acting like it was an annoying thing for him. So I'm grateful that he let me do that. As funny as it is, that it was more enjoyable for me than anyone, I'm sure. But yeah.
That was awesome. You want to hold it?
Okay.
So I wanted to say more on the ends of what I admire most about Mr. Joe. Two things. I admired that he's 90 years old and still kicking it. Like, you don't really see that at all. And he's at, obviously, every Lake Gaston. You're shaking a lot. At every Lake Gaston trip. He's been to the mountains with us. Gosh, just a lot of things at 90 that I think, you guys know this. Our goal is to be able to move very well at that age. So that's an inspiration. And then the second thing would be that I admired about him is that he is, the core to the family. And without him, the trip that you guys have been doing for over a decade and that I have been a part of for now 5 years, 5 years, is because of Mr. Joe, and him being able to, bring everybody together for this awesome trip that we obviously always do, is something that I hope, I can do on even my side of the family and then continue on with you guys as well. So that's what I admire most about you, Mr. Joe. You're an amazing person. We wanted to say happy
90th.
Happy 90th birthday.
Yeah.
That's obviously super amazing.
It's a huge birthday. Even with COVID, we're super happy to celebrate you, even though it has to be virtual. It's a huge birthday, and we're very, very, very thankful to have you so close to us, and to be able to see you on a regular basis has been so nice, especially since before it involved a flight, and now it doesn't. So it's really cool that we get to hang out with you, and we're thankful to have you in our lives, and we wish you nothing but the best. 90th year. It's a long time.
You had to add the country accent in there?
Yes.
July's coming soon.
Yes.
See you guys then.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Happy 90th birthday, Pa Joe. One of the most fond memories I have of you is when you came out to Seattle. It might have been actually the last time you came out here. And you got to go to a high school baseball game that I was playing in. And I just remember really wanting to make you proud because you're a famous baseball player down in Bowie. And I just remember getting a double and never feeling more proud to get a hit than that one because you were in the crowd and able to see it. So that's my memory I have. There's a lot of others, but happy 90th birthday, Pa Joe.
Happy birthday, Dad. Oh my gosh, can't believe that you're going to be 90 and you're doing so well. Got lots of memories and lots of good ones. Thanks for living with me and being my roommate. That's most important, and I'm glad that we're able to be together and not be so lonely. I always think of what you taught me growing up, and that's to be honest and my work ethics. I think that's the biggest thing that I learned from you growing up, is to always tell the truth. I know I didn't all the time, and to really work hard and be dedicated, and I get that from you and your mom, I believe. Also, I have some funny memories. One of them is recently, and that was when we were cleaning out the vacuum cleaner, and I had you hold the hose, and I was blowing out the junk that was in there stuck, and and it blew right all in your face. And I mean, you had dust all over your hair and your eyebrows and everything, and I was rolling on the floor laughing. I thought that was so funny. Another thing is, of course, one of my favorite memories is going fishing with you. When you'd wake me up and we'd go fishing by ourselves. That was great. And I know Laura always got jealous, but I sure did enjoy it. That's why I bought a boat, hoping that we could do that more often. You're just awesome and amazing, and I hope that when I'm your age that I can move around and do all the things and have my mind like you do. I love you very, very much, and it's been so great being able to have you living with me at my house. I know that sometimes it's tough for you, and I'm probably call you out for things, but and I apologize, but you are really, really, really dear to me, and I love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Joe. It's your one and only sister, Elaine, calling to wish you a happy 90th birthday. Wish I could be there and give you a big hug, but this is going to have to do. We'll use the video. We're trying our best. This is kind of new for us, but anyway. I was thinking back about how much fun we always had together. We always played together as we were kids growing up. How we'd play checkers, and you'd usually win, but you'd always play with me. And I remember when you first went to school, your first day of school, you rode the school bus in, and I was so lonesome all day without you, and I couldn't wait for you to come home and tell me all about it. And when you came home, the very first thing you said to me was, Elaine, you can have all of my dolls. I'm not going to play dolls anymore. I'm too old. So I was happy and sad because I was glad to get all those dolls, but I didn't want to be playing by myself. But that just shows how you always thought about me and wanted to make me happy. And I remember when we were in high school and we learned how to dance, and we would go to dances, which were always in people's homes. They would put the records on the record player, and we'd dance and either out on the porch or in the living room, roll up the rugs. We had a great time, and I didn't get to go unless you took me because I wasn't dating that early. And so you even take me on some of your dates. And one time after the dance, you had a date with Mary Lynn Kendall, and when dance was over and you took her home, we drove up to her house, and you got out, and I didn't know what you were doing, where you were going, and you took her up to the door, and you came back to the car. I said, "Well, Joe, what were you doing?" And you said, "Well, that's what you do on a date. When the date's over, you walk her to the door." So I didn't know about dating etiquette, so you were my teacher for that. And I also remember when you got drafted into the Army, and I was all upset, and I was crying because you were going to have to go off, and you were going to be dangerous. And you ended up being stationed at San Antonio at Fort Sam. So my tears were in vain. Well, Joe, I've always loved you so much. You've been just one of my most important men in my life. And we've had so many good times together. And I love Laurice too, and I miss her. I know we all miss Laurice so much. She was a wonderful lady, and she was your wonderful wife. And I wanted you to know, Joe, that I love you so much. And I wish you many more happy days. Happy birthday. Bye-bye.
We wish you a happy birthday. We wish you a happy birthday. We wish you a happy birthday and wish you were here. Happy 90th birthday, Pajo. We love you.
Love you. We miss you. And we put some pictures together of memories of our family that you helped us to create.
We hope you enjoy. Have a wonderful birthday.
Wouldn't be possible without you. Love you.
Just begun to get our share of this world's delight. Bye.